Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 4 team in
Huntington, West Virginia, where the Old Dominion Monarchs took on the Marshall Thundering Herd in the final game of the regular season. We're going to get this started off. Paris lobs this one up to Dante Lee Jr., snatches the ball out of the air, catches that one down inside the red zone. Now, if you remember from last year, Marshall is the last team to have beaten Old Dominion on the gridiron. No team has beaten them since. However, as Old Dominion jumps out to a 7-0 lead, it's very clear that this is going to be a different game from last year. Speaking of storylines, that's number 7, J.J. Brightwell at quarterback, the true sophomore, who Old Dominion had initially wanted as their quarterback of the future before he committed to Marshall, and they were stuck with Tyler Paris. Well, I guess you could say stuck with. But now Paris is the Heisman leading candidate. We're going to see a Koa Nawatola coming for the sack there. And you saw one sack. How about you see another here? That's Ahmad Foster. J.J. Brightwell, what are you doing? 4th and 36. Not going to be a good start for the Marshall Thundering Herd. Back on offense for the Monarchs here, looking to go up 2 scores in the second quarter. Tyler Paris going to find Quan Dunbar rumbling his way down the field. And like I mentioned, this is going to be a very personal game for Tyler Paris, given all the history between him and the QB on the other side. And on 4th and goal of the same drive, Old Dominion says, we want the touchdown. Tyler Paris says, let me put the team on my back and just run this one right in. Put us up 2 scores. Great start for the Monarchs.
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a down. They pick up the first down on the drive.
However, Brightwell and company would respond as they're going to score a touchdown here. And just a little Akura. He breaks 1 tackle, and given the defense, that's all he needs to do. He's going to take this one into the end zone, 14-7 ball game at this point. But as I said, this game was personal for Tyler Paris, so he knew he had to be at his very best. He's going to lob this one up to Dante Lee Jr. again, who's going to catch this one. This time he's not tackled. This time he's running the end zone to put the Monarchs back up 2 scores. And following a Marshall touchdown here, who's Tyler Paris going to find again? It's going to be Quan Dunbar. And this time he's going to rumble his way down, all the way down the field, past midfield, past the 40, breaks a tackle, 30, 20, 15 before he's brought down, taking the Monarchs back inside the red zone. And again, folks, this is an angry Tyler Paris who's going to find Devin Roche for his 4th touchdown of the first half. This one is personal. And yet again, Tyler Paris would not be done in the first half, as this time, with the ball at midfield in a 28-21 ball game, he's going to roll out to his right. And guess what? No one is going to catch Jose Costa streaking down the field. He's going to score a touchdown here. 35 points in the first half with 5 touchdowns from Paris. The Old Dominion defense would finally stiffen up and get a stop to start the second half. Old Dominion here looking to go up 3 scores and essentially put this one out of reach. Who's this going to be? That's going to be Quan Dunbar again, man. What a game he's having. You're going to see Robert Osai get to 2 blocks there, move the chains for the Monarchs. And back in the red zone here, what's Tyler Paris going to do? He's going to run away from a man, run all the way around, and take this one in the end zone again. That's his 6th touchdown of the game already. And boy, you can just see how fired up he was for this one. And you know what? He would not be done because on 4th and goal in a 42-28 ball game, Old Dominion here going to roll out to his left and find a man wide open in the end zone. That's another touchdown for Tyler Paris and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Marshall seeking for an answer, but Patrick Smith Young, PSY, has a PSA, public service announcement. This game is over. And because there's bad blood, you know we have to run up the score. Tyler Paris finds Dante Lee Jr. in the end zone again. In total, Paris would put up 8 touchdowns. That's right, 8 in this game. Likely seal the Heisman, you would think, as Old Dominion avenges their loss last year, stays unbeaten, and secures a berth in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game, where they will play the James Madison Dukes.